Hello, hello. I think I'm live. Jeez, I have to adjust the camera. Everything is wonky. How about this? Yeah, this right here. Okay, it's Friday, and well, I just rushed in from the living room. We're watching Tour de France at the moment, and we have a Dane, Jonas Vingegaard, in the yellow jersey, so it's very exciting. And I can't believe, but I'm just soaked into this Tour de France. So yeah, it's just fun. Okay, on my last stream Friday, I showed this random box here of pattern paper. Hi, Gail. Welcome to my desk. Hope you're having a nice day. But I showed this Gorjuss Girl collection on my last stream, and then I was watching Lori Paint Girly, and she was talking about, the Gorjuss Girls and the stamps, and she was asking out in just in her stream if anybody knew where I bought it from and stuff like that. So I kind of promised to show my Gorjuss Girl collection of random stuff on this stream here. So maybe you're in for a show and tell. And it's just, I've been using a lot of these things, or it's what's left are like scrap pieces, but maybe it's fun to see. I don't know. But I bought this set right here. It's called the die cut set, and it comes with like a pattern piece of paper, and then this chipboard uh, sheet where you can press out. If you're like really gentle, you can press out these. Oh, look at me trying not to rip it or rip it. Okay, let's do one of these. Maybe they're easier. You can like take them out like this. I am very clumsy at that, so I tend to almost tear it up. So you have to have a very gentle hand. And I just went bonkers with these die cut sets because back then I wasn't painting, so I was doing a lot of scrapbook albums and card making. Uh, you never heard of Gorgeous Girls before? Okay, it's an English company called Centaurus. Will it focus? Centaurus, and they have a lot of things: bags, pencil cases, clothes, uh, makeup bags, stationery, paper, uh, all sorts of things. But what I loved the most was their paper because I was scrapbooking. So I bought two paper packs from them, two designs, and I think that I wanted to show it because Lori Paint Girly was asking about them. So yeah, I just went nuts because I really loved the artwork. It was so cute and whimsical. And back then, I could see myself using these for scrapbooking. So I'll just see if I can assemble. This is the backing of one of the paper pads. Let me see if I can assemble some stuff so you can see what's in the paper pad because it was a super, super cute paper pad. Man, I just loved working with this gorgeous girl. And this is from the packaging. I bought some cards. So I saved everything. Like, you never know what you can use for small things if you are doing collage or junk journal or stuff like that. But I know that I need to, dig into this and kind of clean it up a little bit because I have no idea what's in this container right here. Okay, I'm digging. I'm just removing all these pieces up from the paper pad. Here we go. We're getting closer. Okay. There was this cute little paper pad here. How do I open it? Oh, okay. I love that they utilize the inside chipboard cover like this to, you can have like more die cuts, especially when you're making junk journals and stuff. There's a lot of fun things to cut out. Hi, Deb. Welcome to my desk. But basically, the colors of Gorgeous Girls are like super muted. It's like this, like a little bit pushed back gray tone, which I think is a little bit steampunkish. So I liked it a lot. This reminds me of Graphic 45. So this paper pack is just, you could say, like the basic colors. Nothing fancy in this. I think Graphic 45 also have these small pattern paper pads. So it's nice when you're scrapbooking. So I had like two of those. This is the what's left of the other one. And then I bought two of these paper pads right here, which is 32 pieces of paper. And once again, this center fold right here. Don't you just love this? You just feel that you're getting like extra for your money, right? And they didn't even show this. I bought it on through the internet, and they didn't show that this was a surprise when you opened up the paper pack. So I really love it a lot. But these are basically the papers that's left from this paper pack here, and lots of die cuts. So you can really go bananas with the tabs and whatnot and frames. Yeah, it's so cute. Totally sweet. I just love this. There's something that speaks to me, the whole design. It's so easy also to draw, so it's amazing that I haven't like drawn a lot of these girls. This is the second paper pad. Oops. A letter from Teresa. Why did it snuck in there? Maybe because of the envelope. And this is a sticker book where you can get, does it say how many? 168 stickers, and I have used so many of them. So there's not much left. But what I mostly do is I sometimes cut out these and put them in frames that I find. So it's going to be like a layered process because it looks the cutest, I think. But yeah, it's just so well done with the colors. Everything is working together with the paper collection. And then they had, I have 9 of these in total. It was a pack of 3 books in a bundle, and I bought 3 of those packs because they were all different. So I think that these are the ones that are unused. Okay, it's a little bit used. A little bit, okay. But I've used them as journals, and they are filled out. So I only got these 2 in this container because they are sort of not used. But they're so cute. Love the size also. It's a very, very nice paper to write on. Oh, this is a card from Teresa Peters, man. Look how good. She's just so good. Let me see when it's from. Oh, it's empty. Let's see. The card is from May 2023, so it's actually a recent one. I really love her mail. Okay, these are just the big sheets of the paper pack that came with 12 by 12 sheets. And this is the cover of the 12 by 12 paper pad packaging. Don't you just love all these colors? And then again. They had like crazy die cuts. This one is like exploding with die cuts inside. So many. I think the issue with all these die cuts is that you almost have too many, so it's very difficult to select something, because they're all so cute. So who would have thought that it would be like a luxury not to know where to cut, what to get. But yeah, all these small pieces, I think one day I will be able to even get yet another Gorgeous Girl album out of all these scraps. So that's why I saved them. Let's see how it stacks up here. And then I also bought some postcards, and they had two sets. So I bought these two sets right here. And I used most of them. They came like this with the matching envelopes. These are the envelopes. And then the postcards had like these cute images of gorgeous girls in front. And I have used most of them. So I think this is what's left. Oh, she's so cute with that rocking horse in the back. I also love that the black and white stripe. Love it a ton. I also used to have like a house with some stickers, and some of them was like faux stamps made with gorgeous girls, but I used it up. But I remember I used it in conjunction with these postcards. And here I got some die cuts, more die cuts, and just more of the postcard. I think it's the backing of the postcard because I cut it up and used the front. Yeah, how can you throw out? How can you? This is like the back of the postcard. How can you throw it out? It's still cute, right? So this is a full postcard. So okay, I even cut in this one. Yeah, look, I used her head. Oh my god. But all these die cuts here are basically just pushed out of the die cut sheets. And I just keep them there. There's not like much organization in this bin, but a little organization. But I think I will do a Gorgeous Girl project in the near future and just play more with these papers because I really like the colors, the very saturated and pushed back dark mauve kind of color scheme that they use. Hi, Kathy Armor. Welcome to my desk. I'm just going through all my Gorgeous Girl stuff because I think Lori, Pink Girlie, was interested in this. Oops. And then I got stamps. I really, really love the Gorgeous Girl stamps a ton. Some of them are just on vinyl. Nothing exciting, but still with the cutest packaging. So that's why I don't have these in my other stamps. I keep them separate from my other stamps because they take up a little bit more space. And this is just a snowman. And this is a sitting gorgeous girl. Yeah, it's a little bit messy to show them like this, but these are better to show. These are not vinyl. It's on red rubber. Super, super sturdy. As you can see, they are mounted on this red rubber here. And it's just a pleasure to work with. I mean, they are cut so nice. You get a very clean stamp with them. So it's one of the best quality stamps that I have tried and convinced me to seek out more the red rubber stamps in general. Hi, Colleen. And here, oh, this one is so cute. She's standing on books. Look, it is just so adorable. And I think that I would like to try and use my alcohol markers and color in some of these stamps one day. I'm not so good at using my alcohol markers, so it could be a fun project to just follow the colors that are suggested on the stamp itself. I use that ladybug a ton for color swatching. Once I had, you know, one of my earliest um, notebooks where I'm swatching out. I think it was the Tim Holt distress markers. I used that stamp, stamped it like 50 times and then colored in each marker to see what kind of colors I got. So it's also fun to use stamps like that for swatching. This one is so cute also. Hi, Devin. Let's see, am I missing? Oh my god, so much chat I just missed. I'm thinking about time for you and Lena to do another live stream. Oh my god. Uh yeah, that's true. Kathy Arbor changed her time. I don't think that it's like fixed in stone, set in stone, but I'm missing your Thursday streams because I'm asleep at that moment. So I gotta watch the recorded. But feel free to write in Kathy Arbor the time. What do you think you are you're streaming in now? Okay, I love bags, and I know I was I about 40? Yeah, I was like 39, 40 years old when I got this gorgeous girl fever. So I thought that I just barely was able to carry a gorgeous girl bag, but I know it's for kids. So I went out and got myself a gorgeous girl bag and I wore it like crazy. It's totally worn out. Totally, totally worn out. For the longest time, I was walking with this bag to and from work. Um, it's it's very run down. I mean, yeah, it's retired now because it's just too worn down, and it had like pockets in the back here and a toadstool here, and then this leather. It's called Toadstool. That was the design name for this bag right here. And I could have gotten something that was even more crazy, but I kind of laid back when I decided to buy this one, so you just won't. It's been in the washing machine several times, so now it doesn't show that the awesome contrast it had between the black and the white stripes as when I got it, unboxed it for the first time. Inside there is a pocket here, and then it's basically just a small pocket for your phone here, and then it's just like one big room down here. And then what I had was okay, this was on the packaging when I unboxed my bag. It's wood, so I saved it. Okay, I had also a keychain holder, but I wore it out. It broke, or you could say like I how do I explain it? Like I used it so much that I had to throw it out. Okay, back then I don't know if you recall, more than a decade ago we had phones that looked like this, and this it's an iPhone, and I had it in this cute case right here, and it's neoprene, so it expands, so you could also put in your earplugs, just tuck them in here. So I really like that a lot. And this one, oh my god, can you see how worn out it is? It's almost embarrassing. It's a coin purse, and There's still a bunch of coins in it, but it's like useless. There's like not a lot of money. Oh my god, there is actually 10 danske kroner. That was a good coin. Are there more? Maybe these bigger ones. Oh, there is more gold down here. Like these are the good coins. They're like that's like $3.50. So that's do we oh my god, I'm so glad that I had to show you guys this. Look, I earned 360, almost $10 just showing you this purse. But it's a very loving memory, and I had to retire it because as soon as stuff begins to do like this, it's time to put it in the closet or throw it out. But I can't throw it out because it's too precious. The same with the wallet. Look at this. Yeah, I really use this wallet a ton. It's got like a coin purse here on the side, and then it's got like credit card holders, and then mostly just for bills, notes, what you guys are calling it. More slots for gift card, credit card. What is this? Oh my god, is there a picture or something of me? Oh man, that was that was an ugly one. What is this? Carlton? Oh yeah, I had it to me in a trip to France because this is the hotel we lived in. No, it's not France. It is Italy. It is when we went to Florence. Okay, so apparently I've had this wallet as a travel wallet also, but you know what? I carried it everywhere. Yeah, brings back memory. But now I think a little bit too old to wear stuff like this because now I'm like 51 years old. So I think it's too girlish even for me. Oh, let me see. Hello, Janet. Welcome to my desk. Did I miss someone? Hello, Barbara. Welcome, welcome. You never too old. No, it's true. But I am really a gorgeous girl freak. You won't believe it. Then I have this really, really yummy address book. I loved it so much that I never used it. And look now, the elastic, it's been like 12 years, and the elastic has just resigned into this. Maybe it actually felt that it had to follow my body development throughout the past 10 years. So it's getting more and more sloppy, just like myself. So I have to say, it's a very personalized book. But everything in this book is in the theme of Gorjuss Girl. So every page divider got this motif. And then it's an old school. Oh, maybe I shouldn't show all addresses. We're just going to do like this. It's like an old school address book. I don't think that a lot of people have those anymore because now we all have all the numbers in our phones and whatnot. So, but I really love all these page dividers made out of thick cardstock. Oh yeah, and look, they're also decorated on the back. I mean, it's just so well done. Like everything from the Gorgeous Girls. Oh my god, I keep showing numbers. Everything from the Gorgeous Girl universe is just down to a nice detail. Well done. I mean, look at her pants right there. Isn't it just cute? I just love it a lot. And instead of buttons, she has like heart shaped buttons. So yeah. Uh, I have that one as a stamp. I love it a lot. Let me just flip through. Don't you just love this dress? Ah. And don't you just think when you watch stuff like this that it could be easy or fun to paint because it's not that difficult? So there is a very loose style to it. And I really love and adore that black and white stripe that goes again in almost any Gorgeous Girl design. Like here on her wrist warmers. Oh man, it is just cute, 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 cute. And I am flipping. I got that stamp also. Oh, and listen to me like really bragging, like I got that stamp. And then in the back here, there is this business card holder, and they pre-printed these business cards that I'm supposed to be handing out to people, but I only handed out one of them, and then I kept the rest of them. But it's made out of like really nice thick vinyl, so if I'm not supposed to use this um, as an address book, at least I can take this out and then use in a filofax, because the punched holes may line up with the filofax calendar. Yeah, but I just really love books like this. Oh, what am I doing wrong here? I have to close it. Oh, I think I just curled it too much. I just really love stuff like this, even though that I haven't used it much. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of chat. Uh, why does elastic get rotten? I've seen that happen a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's something to do with humidity, maybe. But look, I barely used this book, right? So what is the excuse for being so loose like this? I don't know. I actually feel like cutting it off because it's in the way now. I don't mind giving thumbs up, but that seems a little cohesive. Cohesive. Uh, do you know who the artist is behind the Gorjuss Girl? I think it's the brand Santoro, and who the exact artist from this girl, I actually don't know. Um, it's just trademarked by Santoro, but I bet that they have like different artists doing all the work, because if you go to their website, they have so many bags and I don't know, stuff, 3D stuff like pencils and pencil sharpeners, pens. Oh my god, my pens! Where's my pens? I got a pen set from this gorgeous girl with a nib pen set. Okay, I missed taking that out. um, let's see. Uh, you're talking about. Actually, I won't. That will scare them and teach them a lesson. Lesson for spying. Okay, I think I should read chat after my stream. I'm not good at reading up. Of course, every little girl got a diary, right? And this is a gorgeous girl. It's called a little everything book, and I love it a lot because that's exactly what it is. Also with that tired elastic. I'm gonna put the camera a little bit down. I have not looked into this book for years, so it's gonna be a revisiting surprise for me, as probably for you guys. It's got like an accordion folder right here, which is a cool idea. I think I'm gonna steal that if I'm gonna make a scrapbook album in the near future. Oh look, I got coupons for for something in France. Oh, I know. This is yeah. Okay, I went to Paris in 2013 with my son, and this is the journal I had with me for our Paris trip. I stamped and painted this and then mounted, and then yeah, it's from the stamp set. This is probably our plane ticket. Yeah, this is our plane ticket, or some of our luggage ticket. I don't know. Okay, this is gonna be fun because if it's a travels journal, I usually am pretty good at decorating and stuff. Yeah, so here I'm just talking about how we're gonna get from Charles de Gaulle to our hotel. We got some receipts here. Like real life ephemera. Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot. Oh man, this was so hilarious. Okay, I have to talk about this. Okay, check this out. My son, he's born with arthritis, and now where I got arthritis myself, I can kind of understand how he must have feel growing up. But he was getting teased at school because he couldn't run and he couldn't participate in gym. And then he had good days and then he had bad days. And then one day he was really upset and did not want to go to school because they had been teasing him. And we were I crawled up in bed where I had to wake him up that morning. So we were lying in his bed and I was just you know brushing his hair from his forehead, and then I just said to him, "Well, what if something should make you happy, what do you want to do today?" And then I was thinking that he might say that he wanted to take a day off from school, but instead he said like he just wanted to get away from everything and travel. And then I was like, "Okay." And then he said, I just want to get away from just leave this whole country. I just want to get away." And then I said, "Okay, just for fun of it, where do you want to go?" And then he said, "Paris." And then I thought, well, why not? And then I said to him, then, well, what the heck? Let's go to Paris. And then before 3 o'clock that afternoon, we had our ticket and our hotel booked. And that's just one of the luxury of being an independent, because if I was working for another boss or something, I don't think that I would be able to do that. And we just didn't give a flying f about his school, and we just took, I think we were away like 11 days, just went to Paris, him and I. And then because it was just such a spontaneous thing, the next day we were sitting in the airplane, and then in the airport you could buy fake mustaches. So I don't know why, but we bought a lot of these mustaches, and we wore them in our trip, and it was just hilarious. I was walking down Champs Elysees, and everywhere I was in Paris wearing a blue mustache, and he was also wearing a mustache. And that was just that just says everything about this trip. Like we just took out time and then just went nuts, and then where we went to where he wanted to be, and everything was in his pace. So I was not there with him as a tourist, like we have to see this, we have to take that boat, we have to go to that guided tour. It was just what he wanted, and lucky for me he was curious about the city, so we did get around a lot. But yeah, that was actually hilarious. And I remember I was lying there thinking, whatever he says, I will try and fulfill it, make it real, because he was feeling so down. But I never expected him to say that he wanted to leave. That's one of the mustaches, the red one. Oh my god, people were just looking at us. But I think people could see that we were having fun. Uh, so this is mostly just oh, this is a clip shaped as a mustache. That is funny. Yeah, you can just picture him saying bonjour, bonjour, madame. That's also one of the mustaches. It's a green one. Oh, here's a purple mustache. Yeah, man, we had a very, very good trip. And this is just the diary, or what's it called, travel journal, where I'm writing in it every day what we did. I also have pictures from it. This is just his head and half of my head. And we're still having these mustaches on. Oh, that's me, bonjour, with the blue mustache. Okay, I'm just flipping in this. Oh, yeah, 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 I remember this. We were sitting in the hotel, and then there was this scrapbook, and we were looking at his iPad, and they had like clearance, you won't believe it, like 80% off or something. And I was like, if I had a tail, I would be whacking it. I was like, oh my god, we have to go, we have to find that scrapbook store the next day. So we went on this excursion where we took the underground metro, and it was like really like a bit scary. And then we walked for yeah, wrong down streets, got lost, is it called? And then we finally found that scrapbook store, and it was called Le Temple du Scrap, and I think it's called like the Temple of Scrap. And it was closed, and that explains why they had like this outrageous sale, like everything discount down 80-90%. But yeah, it was fun to have like a mission. It was and my imagination went wild because while we were still finding the store, in my head I went through all the stuff that I saw on the online shop that there was discount. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna spend a fortune in that place. So it was good. It was really good. But the metro is kind of scary if you're not used to it, actually. Oh, I like this. Oh, I think that's what I did. I'm cutting out these small things from the Gorgeous Girl paper packs and then putting them inside these metal things here. And then I stamped mustaches on her. Yes, it was closed. It was really sad. This is the Triumph poof, what is it called in English? Something with Triumph. I should know, right? As a big Tour de France fan that I am. Okay, writing. I don't even remember all the. Oh, look, he found a heart-shaped potato. That is so cute. Oh my god, there's so many selfies of us. So it's like a little bit. Oh, them looking normal. That was our room, the hotel room. Uh, I haven't looked in this for a while, so I have to confess that I still, what the hell? And it's like I'm using it for the first time and don't really know. Okay, we could we could have spared this. Like my son, he can't stand feet. Like feet is like the worst in his life. So I managed to take a picture where I gathered my feet, and then he's in the center of it just to mess with him. So there was just that. But yeah, this is Notre Dame, the entrance to Notre Dame, and we're standing down here where you can see that famous rose. What is it called? Uh, Stained glass, famous rose window. And look from the outside, it looks like it's colorless. But when you go inside, oh my god, it is so beautiful. There is like whole pictures and sceneries going on in this glasswork right here. It is so magnificent. But it's fun to see it from the outside where it's just colorless. So I can just imagine people back in the days where you had these very famous pilgrim routes where you just, as a pilgrim, went from place to place and then got into a church like that. How astonishing it must have been. Oh yeah, this lady. was so fun. It was so insane. Okay, you can barely tell, but there is a lady here, and then a thousand of pigeons. She just came out of nowhere, and then suddenly all these birds were just landing, and then she had a bag in her hand where she fed them bread. But I guess that the birds must have known the way she walk or recognize her or something. You can barely tell, but there is a bird right there landing on her shoulder. They were landing on top of her head, her shoulders. They were not afraid of her at all. It was like they knew her. Okay, and then there's this bridge right here where if you hang a locker on it, you will lock in your love, or I don't know what the story is behind this, but I do know that there was a sign saying, please don't hang any more lockers because they weigh so much that they're destroying the construction of the bridge itself. So you are not allowed to hang more lockers on that bridge. um Okay, I think we're coming to the end of the. I'm still traveling here. Yeah, I think the rest is just probably notes. Oh my god, I was really journaling. Now we in September. I wrote on this after we came home from our trip. So it's like a look. I even got blank pages left. It's like a diary or journal. I think we could call it. Okay, that that was a trip down memory lane, but a very sturdy. Love the big coil on this book here. Very very likable. And then I think that I have shown you this that I'm working in at the moment. It's like a planner style with pockets in the back, and then this is a page divider, and I made my own dashboard that I laminated. So if I have like sticky notes, I can slap them on here and they will stay put because it's on plastic. And then here is an envelope to put in if you have some ephemera or something that you, I don't know, want to hide. And then here I just decorated it with the Gorjuss Girl stuff, um, because I love Gorjuss Girls. And then a pocket back here, and then it's a ring bound book. And I am working on something called Notes on a Life in this one, where I have tapped out all the years of my so far long life, and then just gonna journal about it. Oh my god. Okay, let me see about if I'm missing something in chat. You're gonna steal my line. If I had a tail, I would wag it. I totally would. Oh, you hate feet too, Jan. My son can't stand it at all. Um, yes, it was in 2013, so it was 10 years ago. Let me see if I got the date right. Yeah, the summer 2013. Okay, there's a story behind this. It's a scrapbook album that I made for someone that I know, and then the same person had a flea market later where this was put on sale for 25 Danish kroner, which is the same as $3. So I bought it back, and that was my first lesson that if you are making homemade gifts, you cannot be sad if the receiver don't like what you made. And I think this was a mistake because the girl that it was made for kind of grew up So she may have formulated to me that she adored the Gorgeous Girl, but kind of maybe felt too grown up when she actually received the album that I made for her. So no hard feelings there, teenagers. Suddenly you look around the corner and then they're grown up. But I actually made this album for her, and it's a scrapbook album with just my own style. So it's not like I'm following some sort of tutorial or anything. So everything is a bit wonky, and it's a long time ago. So a lot of these things are okay. To tell you the truth, I have not visited this scrapbook for maybe more than 10 years. I have no idea what's inside of this. Okay, let's open the beast up here. It starts up with a journal. Like I told you guys, I had 9 of these books. So one of the notebooks are here. And then it looks like there is it a frame? No, okay, it's just a slide in photo mat right here. And I'm probably gonna, I remember fighting this gusset a little bit. Can you see how I had to build in a, a pocket for this journal here that had like an extraordinary thick gusset. This is something I stamped and colored myself. Oh, it feels so fragile. It feels so fragile. I would be surprised if like moths are flying out of this because it has not been opened for a long, long time. Oh, this is a fun feature. Like, look, you pull it up and then it reveals a glued in background, but the frame is actually a tuck spot. Okay, but this is a small tag where I use some of the stickers I can see as a journal spot. Can this be opened? It's okay. It just felt like it could be open. Oh my god, it's so fragile. I'm so afraid that the glue is gonna loosen up, so I'm just gonna be very gentle. Um, I don't think that this is supposed to be stuck here. It's like it's glued down. It's how did I do that? Okay, with glue dots, I just raised that heart. I was just thinking for a second, how did I do that? Okay, I would be sure that this probably goes here. I don't know. And then I use the die cut here as a tuck spot, and ooh, looks like we have a little something something here. Oh, that's cute. I made a little booklet. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, Bossy being all nice. So I bet there's something between Janet and Devin. Oh, look, this actually that was clever. It's a slit in the pattern paper. So when I mat there is a whole pocket. Okay, first of all, there is a slit in the pattern paper for this tag that comes out, and then everything is a pocket where there is yet another tag. Oh gosh, I have forgot everything about this. It's like it's the first time for me visiting it. So I really have to investigate. I have to investigate every single thing. Okay, a tag. Ooh, and here it's very thick. Okay, it's just I think it's a postcard that I glued on a side loading pocket and then decorated it and then just throw in some of the die cuts. And then there is sorry. I should have looked at this before my stream, because now with homemade albums, it's like the glue and everything just gets stuck. Oh, I love this motif. I think I want to try and paint this one day. Is there a clever way to put it back in so I don't have to struggle to get it out? There's like a snug fit in these envelopes here. So if I do like this, it's better, I think. And then, okay, that's just a pocket on a pocket for a tag. Oh, I love these metal things here. And here I use the die cuts to put layers on, so it's got like more dimensional. You just cut out things twice and put them on top of each other. Whew, what's going on here? Okay, this is, I think it's just a tag. Oh, love this stripe. Stripe. And then I think this is, oh, this is fun. You have the tag topper here, die cut. So, you have to put her down like she's sitting on top of this pocket. That was a bit fun. This is a stamp that I colored in. Hi, Sherry L. Okay, this is more like tuck spots, and look how they're just almost like glued. No, this is actually glued down, so the pocket gets wider. And here, what is this? Oh, it's a frame with this one that comes out that holds even more. Oh, that's long tags. Yeah, you know what? If you're not into scrapbooking, I think it's probably difficult to think about what am I going to do with this. So I can imagine why she was thinking that. I'm pondering, why is there oh, it's a magnet for that magnet. Okay, that makes sense. I was just wondering, why is there a magnet right there? Oh, I love this faux extension of a die cut and then glue on a tag on it so you get a wider tuck spot. Okay, I think this actually is a tag that comes up. Yes. That's a different kind of gorgeous girl, wouldn't you say? Like a different style. I wonder if, yeah, you can open this page actually. Ooh. Let me get something underneath. What's going on here? This is a magnet. Why is there a magnet right there? Can it open? Okay, there is a magnet because it opens up. It's a booklet. And then you close it with, I think, this one. Okay, I think that's how it is. What about this? Okay, it's just paper that's tucked in with a tag where you can. And what is this? This is tags. Oh, I think this was the one that I could pull. Okay, I can pull this. Oh, it's so cute with these tiny fold out thingy here. Can this be pulled? No. Oh man, I feel like I'm watching this for the first time myself. And this is more of that metal ephemera. Okay, that page we did see, right? So it opened up and folded. Okay, and then we have this page here. Oh, I love the way that I just kept it like black and white. Is this a pocket or what is it? Oh my god! The most gorgeous in life. And then when you open up, it's a mirror. So you see yourself. I was fucking genius. Oh my god, what a cool idea. Because, the theme is a gorgeous girl. So it's like the most gorgeous in life. And then you see your own face. Can maybe in camera I can make it so it shows my face? No. How did I do it? Like this? Like this. The most gorgeous in life. Ta-da! That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Hi, K-Bird. I'm sorry I'm missing chat. I am really bad at looking at chat. Um. Okay, here. What is this? Oh, it's fun how I feel that I want to pull out. Can something be pulled out from this top? I think it can. It's a giant tag. That's a lot of fuss to do for just holding a tag. I wonder if I can get it down again. Oh no. It's like it's getting caught on some of the feathers. And then there is this side loading tag right here. Oh, love this spread. I actually remember this spread. It's like envelopes and postcards. So when you open it up, it's like a stationary spread. So you have opportunity to write some stuff, and then it's held down by these brads here, so it won't, run away and just fall down. And this is a waterfall where you can glue in the pictures or whatnot. Oh, this pocket needs to be reattached. Let me just get what's inside out. That's the bad thing about using score tape as your glue when you're making homemade albums. It kind of loosens up after a while instead of if you have used like wet glue. Oh, love this tag right here. And then this one is the where you can push it up. Right there. Yeah, you can take it up. And then there is a secret journal spot right there. Oh, there's also something back here to hold the secret. Oh, that's cute. That's a fun shape. It's a round postcard. That is actually super cool. What is this? Can you open them? Why do I see tags on these? Oh, am I meant to open them? Oh, no, I don't think that I was. Am I meant to just pull out the tags? I think it's just tag holders. But I kind of thought that I should open these flaps. Snowy Dreams. Okay, that was freaking weird to revisit this album here. Okay, let me just close it up. This was this gorgeous book a collaborator? No, it was a gift I made for a girl, but then later on, her and her family had a flea market, and then she had put it out for sale, so I bought it back. So that's how it ended up in my possession in the end. Love this lace spine here. I actually have forgotten a lot of these things here. But okay, that was this album. uh, okay, then I don't know if you are a scrapbooker, but there is this person called Kathy King, and she was very huge. She's got a company called Paper Phenomenon, and back in uh, 2009 or 8 ish, I started to buy a lot of her kits, and I continued with that up until 2016, 17, right about the time where I stopped scrapbooking and then started painting instead. Mm. She had live streams, so I often went to her chat where Sandra and Eileen also was. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I noticed that Eileen sometimes mentions, yes, she still streams on YouTube. She does, yeah. Eileen sometimes mentioned about pole dancing, and Sandra's got pictures of when they dressed up and had steampunk meeting and stuff like that. And it's just fun to think that I was, you know, going to the live streams and I was working on the kits and stuff like that. So we kind of met up without even knowing. Isn't it crazy? Oh. But then Kathy King had this thing called Boxable, which was a collection of homemade boxes to keep your albums in. So she picked out 10 people from her community and asked if they could create an album for her, and then she would create a box for it. And then I was so lucky that I was one of the girls who got picked to do an album for Kathy King, which is for me, I was totally starstruck about it because she's like a big deal when it comes to scrapbooking. So getting picked was just crazy. And it happened doing a live stream where I just said, hello, everyone. You know, when you're charming, you enter a live chat. And then she's like, hi, Lena. I want you to make an album for me. And then I was just like, what? So, Boxable was tutorials where you can construct containers to hold your albums. And this is the box that Kathy King made for my album. And her hands have held this box and designed everything in it. And I cannot describe how crazy it is to watch Kathy King as the queen of scrapbooking and then finally have one of her homemade items in my hand so I can really study up close her so-called perfection. But you take off the lid and then you open this flap right here, And the album that I sent to her was a Gorjuss Girl album because, I was all into Gorjuss Girl. So this is the album I made for the. Is that called a collaboration? I think that's called a collaboration. So that was the collaboration album, and this is the box that she created for it. It is just stunning. And then she put in some tags and then a private letter and everything. So yeah, that is like really huge in my world. Yeah. But let's see the album that I made for that. It's Gorjuss Girl themed, where I just took all the die cuts and then put some vellum like picture frames. And I totally used the paper pad. And this album she was going to flip through and show on one of her channels, and also she's making these instruction videos on how to make the boxable tutorial things. So I kind of know that whatever I put in here of private pictures had to be something that would be able to go public. So that's why the pictures I selected for this public album is a little bit boring. I thought it was a little bit boring, but she thought it was so clever that I took pictures of stuff around me in my life that I like. So it actually was a hard task for me because the Paper Phenomenal albums can hold a lot of photos or a ton of photo mats. So no pictures of Raw, you're right. So it was a big task for me to fill this out with pictures, but it was one of the prompts, you could say, like you have to create an album for Kathy and then use it, like fill it with stuff how you would use an album, because she often talked about, she's mostly like showing blank albums that's not in use, but when you see pictures and the way people are using their albums, it just is so much cooler. Okay, this is a belly band, so it's a tuck spot where I chose not to put anything. And all of these are actually photo mats, so you can like glue a picture on or a journaling spot. But yeah, I just didn't. So I just have photo mats, and everything is stamped on the back with the Gorjuss Girl stamp set that I have. And this is the postcard thing. So I was just really content, because as soon as she said, I want you to make an album for me, I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what paper I want to use. Because mostly as a Danish person, it's very difficult for me to find something that's interesting for Americans when it comes to scrapbooking, because most of the scrapbook materials actually comes from the US to Scandinavia. So I thought that it was interesting to use, you know, English made scrapbook paper, because it was from a producer not in the US. Let me see. I can kind of tell that there is a pocket. How does it open? Oh, okay. I'm so stupid. It's an envelope closed with a magnet. Couldn't figure out how to open it. Okay, so here's from my trip to Paris, and my cat, a Christmas decoration, more of these belly band tuck spots. Love the way that it's just so simple, because it's just matting, so it can get very confusing if you have a lot of color clashed in. So I just love the way that you can keep it simple. And here I wrote that, great, the supermarket carry my blood type, and then I took a picture of Nutella because I just did. And this is me and my son, and this is my son's. My my son and my hubby made this graffiti piece here in the background. So, and then from my trip to Egypt, and my it's papyrus where they wrote my name in the back, and then this is my what is it called, astrology sign, just tourist crap, the kind of stuff the tourist brings home from a trip to Egypt. But I love that the tuk 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 in the belly band formation going on here. Again, that's my hubby standing in Karnak Temple. I think it. No, we are in Giza there. Look, he looks like a real explorer. And this is me standing next to Stifixen, Svensson. I don't know what's it called in English. Sphinx. I think that's a Cheops pyramid. It was a fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to swear. It was a good trip. I mean, lots of cultural interesting things. Look how the double-sided tape is giving up after a couple of years. So I need to just glue that on. I think I should be better at the using wet glue because I'm really sick and tired of. And this is from the ATG gun, the um, Scotch adhesive roller gun, and that adhesive is not cheap. So just to know that the expensive ATG gun glue is giving up, it's just frustrating because you won't believe how many albums I built where I've done the matting with the ATG gun and then only used wet glue for assembling the spine or, So we're just gonna do a little bit. Oh, you like the graffiti? Yeah, he's very, very skilled. Okay, I have to kind of mat it without it's getting wonky. Yeah. Okay, so it's back. Okay, I did a page spread of my bag. It's a satchel from Fossil, and it's if you were a planner girl back in 2013, Fossil was the thing to use when you had to carry a planner outside. So every planner girl was just craving this Fossil bag because you could unzip it from both ends, and it could hold an A5 and A6 Filofax with no problems. So that was just cool. This is my hubby just sitting in my craft table, and this is from our garden. And once again, I don't really know what's coming. Pokemon. Oh, this is 2016, so now we got a date. That was cool. Pokemon Go made us rise from the couch, and ain't that the truth? Oh my god, we walked so much that summer. Look, once again, the matting is coming off. Isn't it just annoying? And this is closed with a magnet. And here, I think this is just coming off. It should be up here. Oh, yeah. My way of losing with style. It's poker night. And look at the mischievous grin on his face because he cleared us out. First of all, we were playing for coins, me and Hobby. And then suddenly he comes browsing in, pantsing around into the living room. Hey, what you guys doing? Oh, we're playing poker. You want to learn? And then he's acting like, oh, I don't really even know what this is about. And then turns out that him and his buddies has been playing this online poker for kids, not like for money, but just computer games where you just have fake money. So he freaking just cleared both me and Harvey out, and we are not like, we've been playing poker for a while. So we were in shock. I remember first few rounds I was looking at my hubby because I couldn't really figure out, is he bluffing for fun because he want to help our son, to have a win or two? Or did he really bluff us out? But yeah, he is so cool. And it's all about his appearance. Like, you can't tell when he's bluffing. It was so frustrating. Yeah. Okay, what's going on here? I think it's just tags. And I love when I have all these die cuts that I can mount them first on a black square of cardstock and then on some pattern paper. That triple layering of the die cut, the matting, and then pattern paper. It just gives that nice dimension. Really, really love it. This is me with my kitty, my best. Uh, I don't even know what that is about. Okay, Kathy King had a project called the Planner Project, where we all bought the kit, and this is my planner project. You bought the kit from her, and you got the planner, the sticker, the ephemera, the whole nine yard. And then the task was to take an ordinary planner and make page spreads with stories and journal spots. So it's kind of like treating your planner like a photo album, and it's just a nice idea. Love it a lot. This looks like a mess because look, all the matting is coming off. This is one of Kathy King's signature center spread. In every scrapbook project that Kathy King is doing, she's having a center spread where she just tuck it up with tons of um, photo mats. Okay, let me just quickly repair this. And I'm gonna hurry. I'm just gonna give it one line of tape. I really love her signature double spread. It's often in the middle of her albums. Then she's giving you this opportunity to have this centerfold where you can have a ton of either embellishments or tags. And it's built in the gusset of this book that this centerfold right here can take 1/4 inch of stuffing. So you can use so if you have like a tag with a high profile because you use enamel dots or a metal thing, this is the spread where you would place such a tag. But in my case, I thought it was difficult to having to fill up her center spread because I knew I know her, like this would be like oh my god, every single piece is has loosened. But look how nice it looks when it's empty. I love, that I incorporate the stripes in the spine, and then just making it look clean and simple. And then all the tags are the ones that are going to give the color to the album. So that's a very cool trick if you are making scrapbook albums yourself, that you can have these spreads that are colorless, you could call it, like keeping it simple, symmetric, and then just trust the mess when you start pulling in all the colors from your tags, then it really looks nice. I really love that style. And I think the older that I get, the more I love the simplicity and not so many colors, and the more I enjoy repetition of page spreads, because as you can see, it's very difficult for me. I carefully twist and turn the pages and don't really know what to expect when I flip because I forgot. So if I had like symmetry in this album where it had a repetitive structure, it would be easier to do a flip and tell. Okay, the world gets better when you're upside down. So I remember I actually took the picture of my cat lying like that. And then, but first coffee, and then I went to Danish Starbucks. And isn't it funny, no matter where you are in the world, Starbucks is the same? Oh man, all these mattings are loose. This is me in my store I own, and it still does. We are having an online store, but I had like a physics store, physical store that was 800 Danish kvadratmeter. What is that? Kvadrat. 800 in, is it called square feet? Uh, just a second. Ej, det kan ikke være rigtigt. Det kan det ikke være rigtigt. 800 kvadratmeter. Okay, I don't know if that's true. 8,600 square feet is, could that really be? Okay, I'm not gonna convert that to square feet. But it was freaking huge. We had like the biggest store in Copenhagen, and it was just me and my hubby who had it. And then we had 15 people hired as help. So it was a full time, 80 hours a week job for many, many, many years. But it kind of, I mean, whether you earn your money on selling potatoes or something like really fancy, by the end of the day, as long as it pays the bills and you can put in the hours, that's what matters. Oh my god, I can't even flip in this because all the pieces are just getting unstuck. That's horrible. Oh my god, look at my son when he was a baby. Isn't he just adorable? Look at that fat head. Oh my god. If I could go back and spend just 1 hour with my son when he was so tiny, oh my god, I would love it. This is just falling apart. Oh, I'm so glad that I had to show it. Okay, we managed to take a picture while my hubby was jumping in the air, so he looks like Harry Potter on a broomstick. And this is me blowing a chewing gum bubble while I'm pulling my son's ear, and the picture is taken by my son. This is just, I'm kind of caught in the act, of child abuse. Let's see. Yeah, now it's just, pictures. Love, love, love that mysterious smile he's got. And then I cropped a picture and then just put in the slice of it here on the same mat. I really like that style. And this is how I looked when I was really young. And here I got a hole in a hole because you can see the butthole of my cat through this this cookie. Horrible. Uh, yeah, we're just redoing the kitchen, so it's just We went to a music festival. We love going to festivals. So that was the first time we took our son with us, where you camp and sleep out in a tent for 5 days. It is just awesome. Oh my god, all these pages are falling apart. And then I just took pictures of daily day life, our lunch boxes. I baked some muffins. I love my shelf where I keep my favorite tea. And this is just we're just eating my Le Creuset casserole collection from France. And this is actually the tea shelf where I keep my tea stuff. Oh, and this is my one of my first drawing inspired by Jane Davenport online class. I participated in 3 of her online classes back in 2016. Oh yeah, and then I made a lot of cakes. I can do a lot of things in cake because I just think it's so easy to sculpture stuff in fondant. So, and then I asked my son, "What kind of cake do you want?" And then he gives me a thing, and then he said, "I want SpongeBob, and I want him to, use my." He had this wooden knife that he made himself, and I just decided to make this horrible cake. So it's SpongeBob knifing himself with my son's homemade wooden knife. That's how sick I am in my head. Very twisted. And then he also loved Minecraft. So I made these green blocks where I made Minecraft blocks, squares. Yeah, just, you shouldn't have so much spare time that you're doing stuff like that. That's kind of sick. Let me see. Oh, you liked it. You feel okay. You feel like that with your son, and he's now 44. Oh, they were so cute when they were little. Oh my god. So yes, yes. And I think there are also some times that could you imagine if you could go back in time with the knowledge that you have now? Like I'm thinking weird stuff like going back to high school, and doing essays, knowing what you know now, like, oh my God, you would really have a blast. Then suddenly it would be fun to go to school because you knew something. Okay, bye bye, Devon. Oh, she probably said bye long time ago. Okay, let me see. I have like half an hour left, and I think I went through all the gorgeous girl realm, everything that I have. So for the last half an hour, I think I would want to mess around with it's called Creative Cove. It's a YouTube channel and she is so worth watching. She's doing some really inspiring stuff. Um and I saw her paint like just random fictive things in flowery motif and then adding her journal line work and when I saw it I was just thinking, oh my god, I have to try it. So let's try and make this spread right here like the Creative Cove would have done. So let me try and get that name down. Let's see. Can you hear the vacuum cleaner? I hope not. My hubby suddenly decided that today, right now, would be the time to vacuum clean the whole house. So I'm just gonna keep on sitting here and let him go crazy with that vacuum cleaner. I ain't going nowhere as long as I can hear the vacuum cleaner. What I love about her latest uploaded video is that she was working in long and skinny panels. So I think I will take this page right here and divide it in two so I can give myself that long, skinny panel. Okay, it's just scotch tape, nothing fancy. The camera is probably freaking out because it's like white and white and white. So if I put my paint right here, I'm streaming. I don't mind getting like upside down. I'm just gonna do upside down. And then have my palette here because then my camera won't like freak out. What I like about the Creative Cove is that it's abstract, it's random, it's unprepared. So she doesn't have like a reference. I don't think so. I don't think she have a reference picture. I think that she's putting down colors, and then when they dry up, she's gonna work from there. And I love that approach because it's so liberating to free yourself from having a specific end goal. You know what I mean? Like sometimes if you're making something, you're actually aiming to have an end result or something. It can get a little bit frustrating when you find it difficult to, achieve that end goal that you may want to. So just working abstract in random clusters of colors is really likable. Now, my end goal in all this is that I want somehow to, I want to do like she did, have a dandelion flower on the center. So now I'm thinking about, should I do like a bluish background for that? I think I should. She also liked the ochre and brown texture. So I think I will go slightly into ochre and brown and then use the brown burnt sienna to kind of line up the ground. So if I do like this, then I would have introduced that brownish color. Maybe I should pull this up with some blue right here. Okay, and then to get that random feeling of it, I simply think that I would just mess around with my brush. I know that she's got time, she's working on watercolor paper. So if she's having like granulating paint and stuff like that, she can really lay down her colors and let it dance and work in between each other. But I'm streaming now, so I just want basically just a mess for a background. So let's see. Uh, bye bye, Gail. Have a nice weekend. Somehow I got behind. I love your photos and how you did the album. Oh, thank you, Kelly, and welcome. Sorry for missing you. Hi, Purple Nana. Oh my God, I'm missing people in chat. That's not good. Okay, this got like really earthy feeling. So let's go for some pinkish orangey for this one over here. And I could still be like just random. Oh my God, I got under the tape up there. Not good. I have a little companionship here. We have had some weather that's been a lot of rain and chill temperatures. And my cat is really enjoying it. At one point, it was getting a little bit too hot for her because, she's having a fur coat. So right now we're having that perfect summer, likable evening, like chilly. And I think that when my cat thinks back on the best day in summer, it's days like this, like the ones we're having today. Okay, maybe I should kind of give myself, like, once again, the brown ground level earth, like here, and then go in maybe some blue tones. And I'm doing it because I want to give myself a space where I can do different sort of doodles, because I can see that Creative Cove, she like to single out an area and then just use that as an area to do dot doodling or stripes, or but you kind of need that kind of natural division shown with colors. Ugh, that was like really blue. But and then I just go over it like this and be like, what are you doing? But I think it just gives it like more randomness. Okay, now it would be so cool if this could dry. Already we got a drop cat hair here. Yeah. I really should need my heat gun right now. I don't know how my cat is gonna take that. Oh, you saw a blue dog until I smeared it. The cat is going like, good. My cat does not like dogs, but we like dogs. Okay, poor cat. Now I'm gonna take out the heat gun. Oh, Miss, jeg bruger lige den her. Den er ikke farlig. That took like ages for that to get dry. And I need it to be like, I want to say crisp dry. Like this is still moist. Can you see the paper is buckling and everything? But this is more dry. So I'm just going to start on this section right here. That's the most driest. And I need it to be really dry because otherwise my ink line will smear and feather out. Now I'm thinking what kind of uh I should have like it should be like waterproof. So let me not use a paper made flare. Let me let me see if I have some micron pens. Oh, really? Am I the only one finding it difficult to navigate through the nib sizes of these microns? 0.2, that's really small. 0.5, that should work. Oh my god, my cat is sitting on my mouse. I hope nothing happened to the stream. Okay, what Michelle from Creative Cove uh, did was that she drew a dandelion. And first, she kind of decided that up here should be like the earth, the crust of the soil. And I'm just gonna do a lot of line work back and forth because I think it looks prettier than with just one solid line. And like her, I want to establish some sort of roots. So they could be like that carrot shape root of the plant of a dandelion. And they're probably like sticking out like this. And then, now comes the hardest part because what I loved about her work is that she's got some petals, leaves that are twisted and curled. So I want to have that same effect, but I'm not good at doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat and give myself a line like that. And then I'm going to work on it. Like here, I know that my leaf should be on top. And then I think that my leaf should kind of twist. So I'm just going to continue like this. That's the bottom of it. And then maybe you will be able to see something like this. Okay, it's not like super nicely done, but we can work with it. Let's try one more time. So I want a leaf that goes like that. That's the center of my leaf. So here we could have like, and here it kind of twists over. So it would go like, how would it act? Okay, I have to think now. Det er bunden, så bliver det kanten her. Og det er bunden. How would it go if it went like this, twisted? Okay, I think with color it will be easier to see. But there's something wrong with this leaf right here. Okay, but nevertheless, the show must go on. Then we have a stem here. And what she did was so clever. She had like yellow areas up here. So she would, of course, say that right here is a natural way to put a stem. Because then the flower could be this yellow area right here. Don't you just love that? Like you take the blobs from your paper and then you decide where to put the flowers. I just want this to be like a flower pointing. So this is like the end of a flower. And then I think I need like another petal because there is this rule of three. Like you have to have like 3 items. So I'm just gonna put that here. Okay, I think I can work on that. Okay, 2 flowers. Let's just put a bud in then. Uh, maybe can it come like. And then it's like a sideways. Okay, I think I can work with this. Now the fun thing. Let's carve out that leaves right there so we kind of know in which direction we're going. Bye bye, Kelly. Have a nice weekend. I think first I'm gonna do like her, like giving myself a really dark color for the inside of the leaf. So I'm gonna take my darkest green and then mix up a little bit of the brown burnt sienna in it to darken it up so I get like this brownish green, because I saw that she did that and it kind of like that. Let me see. Then go. Oh, my line works are like crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna trust my lines, I think. Okay, so we got some dark there. And then the dark underneath the leaf here. Og her, der vil det være maybe right here. I think I need practice in how how to draw a leaf, and especially down here, I could use that darkish tone because that's like the root of the flower. And then I can come in with a lighter color for the rest of the leaf. And this one could be like really bright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I think that it kind of shapes up. Now I can kind of follow the madness of what kind of sketch line is what in this. But for a moment there, I thought I was kind of losing my bearings. I'm gonna twist it up with a super dark color here because that's what I like the most about her style. That she's got like these transitions from one color to another for no rhyme and reason, like not even following like a natural color for a leaf. I want to make these stems um, just for fun of it orange. I don't know why. I know that they would never be orange in real life. But for this drawing, where it's mostly just about the fun of using color, I think it would be nice with orange stems. So I got like a little bit darker tinted orange for the stem that's further away, and then super orange for the ones that are close up to. And orange and green don't like each other, but we're gonna put a little bit of green in it anyway, even though it's gonna muddy it up a little bit. Okay, and now comes what I really love. She takes out her Posca pens, a black and a white, and then she just starts doodling with black and white. And she makes it look so fun. So, first of all, I think she would doodle in some of the petals. Just to get the shape of them. And I'm not like making the whole petal, I'm mostly just doing the tip of the petal so that it will distinguish itself from the background. And then I don't like that one line sketch line. I think it looks prettier if you mess it up with several line work. So I'm just gonna go in and do just twirling extra line works, being a little bit careful because I know the Posca pen might still be a little bit wet. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit cute. It adds some sketchy cuteness. So now I go in with the Posca once more. Sometimes I need the double coat of Posca to make it stay white. And if you kind of hate that, you can use like white acrylic. Then you know for sure it's gonna be white, you know? Okay, and then she goes in with a lot of line work, and I adore each and every one of them. She would take an area here and see and think like, can you see how this shape right here is kind of standing by itself? So it's perfect to do a ton of line works on that. Oh man, I am hurrying up. I just noticed the clock, so I'm just gonna hurry up here. That would be a good place to have lines. And then also here we have an area that's kind of, hmm, yeah, let's just try and put that in. I freaking adore this sketchy doodling style. I love watching CC creation, but I think some of her techniques looks a little bit advanced, you know what I mean? Like it looks so beautiful that I'm thinking, oh my god, that's just stunning. But man, what work, you know? I don't want to put in the word in it, the work in it. I'm sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. um but this style from Michelle the Creative Cove looks like something that I would do while I'm on the phone or while I'm waiting for something, because it looks uh, non intimidating to me at least. I can't speak for anyone. I never used this. I don't want to pump it up because I'm in the lack of time. Then she takes a black Posca and gives herself some black areas, which I think is like super clever because it kind of makes a nice contrast. You know, having these black areas can be a little bit intimidating to draw in because you're thinking like, ooh, it's so non-refundable. Like you can't take it back if you regret. But I think we have to be brave and then just do it. And I think I want to try in this case to follow some of this shape from the petal, just because I'm curious. I just want to see what kind of shape do I get from that. And I do it to not be too geometric in my shapes, because if I had to draw in a black shape into this drawing right here, I would most likely give it like a triangle pointy shape like I did right there. But if you force yourself to follow something that you have painted in a line work, then the shape automatically becomes very different from if you had to freestyle it. Okay, I'm just gonna make do with these shapes right here because my time is running away from me. What she does actually, I need another shape. What she does actually is to connect some of these black shapes with more doodling. And for those of you guys who do like super entangling and stuff, a square like this would be like easy peasy to fill out with, a tangle. But I don't really centangle, so I don't on the top of my head have a pattern. So I just have to wing it. Okay, 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 okay. I think I would go for like a very generic shell pattern. And suddenly I feel that I might not even have to fill out the whole space. I can just fill out a cluster of this. So I'm just gonna fill out. Okay, it looks too square to me, so I'm just gonna. Now I'm messing up the whole pattern. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of freestyle. Oh my god, that looks so bad. Oh, I have to continue all the way up to the black area because otherwise this pattern wouldn't have something to connect to. I'm sorry for the mess. I know it does not look so nice, but let me just. Okay, but you kind of get the idea. And then down here, I can see that she likes that, the roots. So let's put in like a leaf shape, dark contrast right here to the surface of the ground, and then think roots. Like, how can we make some line work that would bring your mind into something that's going on below the ground? And I would definitely do like this. Also mix it in here if I can. And as a watercolorist, this is like the best part. Now we have some areas that you can actually go back and revisit with your watercolor. And it's just like, like paint by numbers. You have a designated spot and you can make it like really dark up here in the tip. Put water on your brush and with a clean wet brush just drag the color down so it kind of merges out and marries to what's else on the page. Don't you just love it? I mean, I love it. I love it a ton. I think it's very inspiring. And I don't even care that this color is not below the ground. I'm just going to use it anyway. So that's what I think is so freeing up a process. Let me have more of that. I actually like that a lot. Where would I put it? Maybe right here. So what I did was I deposit some color, come in with a wet brush, and then just let the water carry it out. So it kind of merges out. Yes, the blue at the roots. I mean, there's just so many colors that you can play with because you have these crazy areas that's divided up in each their section. And I really think that that's like a signature touch from Michelle Creative Cove, like you can immediately tell that, oh my God, that's her work. Okay, in these white areas here, she likes to doodle a lot of white dots. And that's why it reminds me so much of CC creation. So as you can imagine, gold, friends, gold. It would be so lovely to invite some gold dots or gold paint into this painting right here. So I think I want to take like the best from both worlds, from CC to Creative Cove. Yeah, but from now on, it's basically doodling for full force, but you can already now see how it's like taking shape. And an area like this where I did that the centangling, I think I would invite some sort of yellow into that. So it kind of gets this look like it's a flower or something botanical going on next to this flower. Oh my god, guys, I think I need to leave you now because I think Bob Owen is coming on um and streaming. So I can't even make this finished. But do hit it with strong colors. Promise me to just play with a ton of colors. The stronger the better, I think, in my opinion. Get on that tangle, girl. Oh, I know. I would tackle penises because I'm so out of imagination with the shapes. And the only generic shape that comes to mind is, my son's penis drawings. Yeah, I will show you definitely. Or I could even stop here and then work on this on my next stream where we can go on this side over here. But I really think that the small narrow, skinny width is just perfect for this style where you have like the root and a plant. So I really love that page layout. Okay, I promise, Colleen, you will tangle penises with butts on. Don't forget to put butts on them. Oh man, I love you guys. You guys are so funny. Okay, I better go now because I think Bob Owen is on. Guys, can you have like a really best weekend? And yeah, just enjoy the summer. Before we know it, it's over. So yeah, but some things are it's a thing. It's a thing. I know. I love it. So bye bye. I'm gonna turn off the computer. See you.